Hello, everyone. This is Eric Mann again. So I'm from the international office. So one of the exchange coordinator for your exchange program. So I'm not sure how many of you have already have already submitted your application for the YOLO exchange program. So I'm here to remind you all that the deadline will be 15th of November. So please make sure that you don't miss the deadline. Make sure that you have already started your applications, and also you will submit your application before 15th of November. So you don't want to be the deadline fighter. So just make sure that you will submit the application on time. And because this is very important, once you miss this chance, you have to wait for another year. So this is a friendly reminder before we start everything. So good afternoon, this is Eric. So this session is dedicated for some Q&A session. I'm sure that not many of you were able to come back to the campus, but when you are applying for the exchange program, there must be a lot of questions in your mind, and there are some things that you have no ideas how you could deal with, and perhaps you want to have some inspirations, or even though you want to have some kind of conversations with me or any one of my colleagues. So that's why we try to use the online platform here and try to start a kind of conversation with you all to see what kind of question would you have, and anything that we could help you to address here. So please feel free. Please feel free to drop any message on the chat box on the bottom. So that I could help and answer all of them. So please feel free to drop any questions here in the chat box, and I will be very much happy to answer all of them. Yeah. So going for exchange is a life-changing experience. I'm sure that many of you have been planning for the exchange, and particularly going for exchange when it is going to be a very new experience for you to study abroad, to living in a completely new and also a challenging environment. You need to handle yourself. You need to take good care of yourself. You need to study. You need to meet new friends, having new kind of style, and discover your own. Not only your talent, but also yourself, your uniqueness, because once you are living in an environment that you are not completely know, or somewhere which is new to you, it gives you some kind of opportunity to think again about what kind of person, what kind of things that you want to do. And it also gives you the space as well as the opportunity to discover yourself and try to develop yourself, develop your talent. So some of our students, when they go for the exchange, they develop their interest in many different kind of sports, perhaps, and also they discover new friendship. They make friends there, and also so going for exchange is definitely a very good opportunity for all of you to expand your network and try to also add some values to get some international exposure as well. So I would definitely strongly recommend all of you to join, in particular participate the exchange program. So I'm very glad that we have already received a first questions. So which is it is a very technical question, and also not entirely technical, but someone raised questions about how can I choose 10 choices for the exchange program. Yes, when you make your application for your exchange program, you need to pick 10 choices into and submit your preference, rank it by according to your preference. So perhaps you would like to go to somewhere like the Netherlands or the UK, the United Kingdom. So you need to find out the schools that you are planning to do so. So of course, I would strongly recommend you to pay a visit to our website. So So it's quite easy to do so. Let me share my screen with you. So basically, you just go to our website and you could easily just click the button, use the Google search engine to search HKBU INTL, and you will find the website of the international office at HKBU. And then you click the button, outgoing students, and find where to go button. So basically, all our exchange partner have already been listed with the search engine here. So when you are planning to pick 10 choices for your exchange program, you need to think very wisely and also very much strategically. So I'm sure that you will expect that some of the exchange partner, for example, like the UK, the Netherlands, especially for example, like Amsterdam's University of Amsterdam, these are quite popular choices. So when you make application, first of all, and first and foremost, one of the most important thing is to evaluate your portfolio, whether you strategically to think about how to rank the different choices. Sometimes we receive some applications, so they may not have very detailed considerations before they submit the 10 choices. Perhaps they will they just put all the top ranking world-class university into, and this is okay, this is what they wanted to go, the school that they wanted to go. So they haven't been able to think very wisely and strategically. So students, you are strongly recommended to have a look at our partner list and try to ask yourself what kind of exchange experience you wanted to explore, and also to where do you want to do your adventure. So if you go to our website, basically, if you have no ideas about where to go for the moment, actually there's an extraordinary choices button here. So these are the choices that we have selectively and also particularly highlighted for you. So and I'm sure that these are very much exciting and very much interesting options for you all. For example, like the hidden gem. So as we lay in this short introduction, yes, indeed, exchange abroad is a kind of once in a life opportunity. So some destinations, they are very much beautiful hidden gems. They are very much exciting destination. You could immerse yourself into such a rich and diversified culture. You could have some kind of first-hand exposure to different traditions and language, but perhaps you have never thought about that. So hidden gems could be something that you could take a look. So what are the countries included in this category? You can find out Belgium, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Morocco, Portugal, Slovakia, Switzerland. So they are all very much good choices. So when you also click the button choices here, you'll find out what kind of partner we do have over there. So you can see a business school, a Brussels School of Economics and Management in Belgium, another school from Hungary, Eisen Academy of Arts. So this is a very good one for students who are studying visual art. So and it is also a visual art partner that so we have established with. So this is a very much exciting option. So Limerick in Ireland, and also Waterford Institute of Technology. So Morocco. Well, so this is a partner we have in Africa. So but not entirely. So when you go, so this is that it must be something very much extraordinary for you. So when you go for exchange, so it is again about what kind of exchange experience you wanted to get from your exchange program. Because let's say are you planning to just have some very normal one, just having something like a normal one, the kind of experience basically everyone would get from the US, from the UK, Germany, France, or you would like to have something that no one has experienced. So people, I think, one of the reasons going for exchange is that you collect the story, you build your story, you write your own stories, and afterward you share your stories with people, and also it add values on your resume, on your CV, so that it helps to enhance and strengthens your portfolios when you are going to into the job market. And particularly now, I'm sure that you will understand that the world is very much challenging, but we are also living in a very much globalized, diversified, as well as a world which is full of opportunity. So it really depends how you grab every opportunity. So when you look at the hidden gems, so you find out there are a lot of exciting choices here, not only those traditional or typical choices that some of our students they have been looking for, but also you can see there are a number of choices which perhaps you haven't thought about that before. So these are very good partners, and they are also very good destination as well. So I'm also not sure if you are a kind of nature you are some fans of nature fascination. So these are the categories that we have developed for students who love to discover the beautiful landscape, as well to have a look at the nature beauty of a number of countries, including like Sweden, Norway, Finland, Estonia, Denmark, Croatia. So these are very good ones. So I'm sure that I know that for some students going for exchange, yes, indeed, it's of course about studying, getting new knowledge, meeting new friends, but you also wanted to experience something very much new, and particularly after some years you have been living in a city, a metropolitan city like Hong Kong, you want to explore something, the natural side, and by living in such a natural side, having the beautiful landscape surrounding you, breathing and the air, the freezing air for perhaps having a sky which is no ceiling. So this is how you could let your talent grow. So and also these are the options that you could meet people as they're charming, they're outgoing, they're enthusiastic about the environment, fun loving as you. So let's have a look at the choices we have here. So basically you can find that there are a number of choices. There are 22 choices we have particularly highlight for you. This is a school from Croatia. So the school is located at somewhere very close to the natural park. It's very convenient to have such a very relaxing environment to strengthen or to providing you a kind of very relaxing environment to study. And it's just a U-level partner as well. So I would strongly recommend all of you to think about that. So this is a very good choice. Denmark, this is Aarhus University, Copenhagen Business School, Danish School of Media and Journalism. This is good for students who are studying journalism major. So you could definitely think about that, having such a kind of experience to study in Denmark, and you will be given the chance to explore the natural landscape as well. So University of Copenhagen, so this is a very much popular and also a world-class university we have. So a U-level partner, so all of you could apply for that. So University of Southern Denmark, also this is a U-level partner. So pay a visit of their website. And Estonia, this is also a very good one. So I'm not sure if you have. So while I was introducing the natural fascination, actually Estonia is also a country which is very much popular in their fintech, financial technology, as well as the technological development. So you strongly recommend to take a look at the school Tartu. So they offer a number of good choices, and also living in Estonia is also a country which is very much rich in history. So if you have looked at the USSR history, so you must have heard something from the Estonia, which is one of the democracy which was built after 1989. So there are also a number of partner, JMK Finland. So this is business school partner for those who are BBA major students. You may pay a visit and consider that. University of Eastern Finland as well here. So it's a U-level partner, a very extraordinary experience you get from studying in Finland. And also we have a number of other options as well. So it's just Norway again. Sweden, yeah, Sweden. Lund, yeah. So yes, you can see there are a number of different choices. So when you were thinking about choosing 10 choices, I would definitely recommend you to pay a visit to those extraordinary choices we have laid in our website. So we also have others here. So economic drivers, history, Bering Roads options, Asians adventures, Asia delights, so which covers some countries that like India, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, which definitely could they all serve very delicious foods there. So not sure if you're a food lover. So these are kind of options that you could go for it. So yes, so I wish that it could address some of your questions regarding how to choose 10 choices for your exchange program. So yes, indeed, this is a little bit difficult, but it is okay. So just do some desktop research, pay a visit to our website. You will find a lot of good choices there. So any other questions, please feel free to raise anything that you are interested and you wanted to know about how to make applications, what something that you want to know about your exchange program. And also yeah, I'm here for the rest of the sessions, about 12 or 15 minutes. I'm here to answer all your questions. So so please feel free to raise anything. So I can see another questions here. Is IELTS a must to take before making my application? So you are, I'm not sure if you are asking if this is necessary. Yeah. Yes, for most of the cases, indeed, this is something very much necessary, but you don't have to have the IELTS score or take the IELTS score before you make your application. Actually, you could just make your application first and apply and take the IELTS exam later on. So as long as you have applied for the IELTS or TOEFL before 13th of December, it will be absolutely fine. So for the IELTS score, it's just normally for the student who are planning to go for exchange in some European countries or the United States or like Canada, Australia, some English-speaking countries. So if you're planning to go to China or Taiwan, yes, you may not have, you're not required to take the IELTS. But of course, I would strongly recommend students to also take the IELTS test as well, because it also give you more opportunity to consider the kind of options you could go for your exchange program. So countries like Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Thailand, they will all consider your English qualification. So you strongly recommend to take your IELTS. But when you are making your application, the deadline will be 15th of November. So you don't have to have the IELTS score in your hand. So you could just make the application first and apply for the IELTS at a later date. So this is my recommendation. So yeah, but of course, make sure that you will have enough time to prepare for your IELTS test, as well as prepare for other documents as well. So, but for your question, it is not necessary to have the IELTS before you make any application for your exchange. So, okay, another question. I'm a year one student and would like to go for exchange next year. Should I apply now? Yes, very important questions. Yes, absolutely. So, as I have said in a number of occasions, you need to plan your exchange ahead. You couldn't suddenly come up with an idea that I want to go for exchange and suddenly you could participate in the exchange program in the coming semester. It's just not going to be the case. So if you're a year one students, I would strongly recommend you to apply for your exchange now, because when you're making the application now, you're preparing for your exchange program in 2021 and 22 academic year. So make sure that and also it is very important for you and student as well, because I think that you should be the kind of generation who grab every opportunity from the university. So as long as, so if you are applying earlier and also having the exchange program earlier, you could grab other opportunities as well. So we also offer virtual exchange program. We have the summer programs, and there are also a number of international exposure program offering at HKBU. So so I would strongly recommend you to take and also apply for the exchange now if you're planning for the coming academic year. So this is very important. So just do it tonight. So don't miss the deadline, because when you miss the deadline, I'm afraid that you will need to wait for another year. So you don't want to waste your moment. And particularly when you go for exchange in your junior year, I think that there's also some merit, because for most of the senior students, they may have some concern on the project. So if you have do your exchange earlier, so you have more space and more you could handle much better your study plan. So this is my recommendation. So yes, please do that. So any other questions? I'm looking forward to answer any questions. So I see another questions. It's just about the financial support. Again, in many occasions, I have shared ideas about the financial support provided by the university. So the university, HKBU, is very much committed to providing you the resources as well as the support in achieving your global dream. So we offer a number of financial assistantships. So it really depends on what the kind of locations, the destinations you are planning to go. For example, students who are applying for the exchange program, you will be entitled to the sponsorship, scholarship, as well as the subsidy scheme, and also the low interest loan. So basically, you will be entitled to all these kind of subsidies, sponsorship, assistantship. So for example, like if you're planning to go for exchange in European country, let's say Germany, for one full academic year, you will be getting about 34,000 Hong Kong dollars sponsorship. So, And also, if you're planning to go for 1 semester, you will be also entitled to get 20,000 Hong Kong dollar. So that's not a very much huge amount of money, but it definitely could cover some of the expenses, including like the flight ticket, your visa application fee, and some of your expenses when you are applying for the housing as well. So if you're planning to go for exchange, do it now. You will only live once, and make sure that you grab the opportunity while you can. So make sure that you apply before 15th of November, and also submit your applications earlier. So you need to pick 10 choices, and I would strongly recommend you, if you want to have a further conversation with us, or particularly me, I'm the exchange coordinator for our European partners. So feel free to come to our office. We are located at the AAB 703. So we welcome, and we would like to talk to any one of you. So any other questions? I'm very much, I'm ready to answer other questions as well. So if there will be no any other answer, oh yeah, I see one question which is asking about the summer exchange program going to be held this summer. Oh, yeah. For the moment, my colleagues in our office has been consolidating and collecting, preparing all the informations. The information should be available shortly. So, but stay tuned for that. So, but for the time being, I'm not sure if you are also planning to apply for the regular exchange. If you're planning to do so, I would strongly recommend you to make application before 15th of November. And regarding the summer program, it is about ranging from 4 weeks to 8 weeks program offered by our prestigious and world-class university partners. So including partner like Oxford, Cambridge, UCL, Yale, Berkeley, even though we do have partner in other countries, other regions as well. So there are a number of options, but the information will be available later or in a later stage. So stay tuned. I would suggest you to follow our Facebook. In IG, we will do our promotions online via a number of online platforms. And also check the email, so you will be receiving the email from us when we are promoting the summer programs as well as other virtual exchange programs as well. So stay tuned. And again, so I would like to remind any one of you, if you are planning to apply for the exchange, don't just plan and think about that. Do it. Make application before 15th of November. You will only live once, and grab the opportunity while you could. So thank you so much for joining us today. So I'm very happy to talk to you. So we will be hosting this kind of sessions, so Q&A sessions, basically every Thursday afternoon. So you just follow our Facebook, follow our IG, as well as our YouTube channel. You will be finding, you will be able to see us. And of course, you could always visit us at our office. So we look forward to seeing you in person. So again, thank you so much for today, and I'm happy to talk to you. So apply for the exchange. Oh, sorry, I can still see a question, so I could give you a very quick answer. If you want to apply for the summer program in 2022 summer, so do you need to apply now? No. So what you are applying now is for the regular exchange program, which is for the academic year 2021 and 22. So for the summer program, you can apply later on. Okay, so feel free to come to our office and drop us email as well. So we will be very happy to answer, or even to have some direct contact with you. So this is Eric. So you can just, okay, I watch your videos and would like to talk to you. So please come to me. So our office is located at AAB 703. And also you could drop us email, exchange@hkb.edu.hk. So thank you so much.